Dude, oh my God. I hope this video goes viral because I need to tell Jake Paul something. Dude, think of this, okay? And I want 3% commission. That's all I ask.
Yeah, listen up, Jake Paul.
Island Boys, both of them versus Jake Paul.
Yeah.
I'll put $1 million on that. I'll literally take out a loan.
Yeah. Honestly, I think Jake Paul would win that.
That's what I'm saying.
I think
I'm an island boy.
Yeah. Dude, the video of the Island Boys showing off their boxing skills. Do you see that?
No.
Oh.
I think those guys are like, well, I actually know like 10 martial arts.
Yeah. And also, so don't mess with me because I took karate when I was 10 years old for about 3 months.
You 10 are legal weapons.
Oh,
I had to register the 10.
Yeah, to register this.
I've had so much martial arts training. It would be illegal
It'd be illegal.
for me to shake your hand. That would be assault with a deadly weapon.
Clap, 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 clap.
Wooka shaka, wooka shaka. Los amigos gringos, I'm on the mic. I wanted to be a rapper, but
One day.
clearly that's not going to work out.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to freestyle.
I used to try a lot back, actually, when I was in the Corps. We used to, because we'd have so much free time. It was always hurry up and wait, and then you're just sitting around doing nothing. And back then, you didn't have all these cool apps and stuff on your phone to look at, so you had to make your own entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
So we just, somebody makes a beat, everybody gets a chance to freestyle over it.
I feel like the only time I've ever been able to freestyle is when it just happens randomly.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm like, I'm going to try right now,
Nothing.
my mind immediately goes blank.
Where is my mind? Oh, man. Well,
What?
so I sound a little rough today because I'm a little sick, which I don't know if I'm actually sick. I think it's because I drank a lot this weekend, and I don't usually drink that much. So,
That's debatable.
dude, I don't, because I don't really drink liquor anymore.
You mean you don't
I
drink that
stick to
much,
beer.
or you don't drink that often?
I don't drink like how I drank this weekend. I don't drink like
So you don't drink that much
Yeah.
when you drink, which is pretty often.
I would say I have a few beers every weekend, but I don't take shots like I did this weekend.
Yeah.
Dude. This weekend I was like, so Friday night I was like, let's frickin' party. For some reason I had just something in me that wanted to frickin' take shots. So I was like, let's take shots. Taking a bunch of shots and drinking and all that fun stuff. Then I woke up in the morning and my mom called me and she was like, hey, you ready for the family party? And I was like, oh shit, I totally forgot about that. And I'm like hungover and feeling weird. And then I go to the family party and I'm like, Mom, I'm feeling pretty hungover right now. I drank a lot last night and I don't really ever drink liquor, so I feel really weird right now. And she's like, well, your dad got some White Claws and I'm sure your aunt has some liquor at her house and stuff. I was like, I don't want any more liquor. So my dad, he sees that I'm drinking White Claws. He freaking finds some Patron and pours 2 shots for us. And I was like, no, I can't do that. He's like, come on. It's like, mom's not going to let me drink it if you don't drink with me. And I was like, oh my God.
That's funny.
Dang it. So I took a shot with him. And then he poured another one. And I was like, no, dude, I'm not doing that. He's like, go on. And I was like, about to pour it in his cup. And he's like, no, don't be a bitch. I was like, so then I'm like drunk at my aunt's house almost. It was annoying. And then I just went home and I just slept. Because I was like, this is going to suck. And it does. It does suck. Don't drink this much. Especially when you're almost 28.
Alcohol definitely fucks you up like the next few days after. That's why I don't drink, because I love feeling like optimal.
Yeah.
But when I do drink, I almost never drink beer, because when I drink, I'm like, I know I'm doing it to get buzzed or drunk.
Mm-hmm.
So I just get it in like the smallest amount as possible.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't like beer. Like, it doesn't really
So you just go
taste.
straight shots?
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually just shots.
Yeah.
Lily's the same way, because it's like, I don't understand the people that are like, oh, beer's good, and they like go to these breweries and they like love the tastes
The craft
of
beer
different.
guys.
Yeah.
Like, I like beer. I like the taste of beer. But there's like a certain point to where it's like you're like a little weird about this, dude.
Yeah.
They're like, this is actually a blonde amber ale, and it's the hoppiness is very smooth, but when it was casted in some sort of whiskey barrel, and that was the year of 1782, and blah blah blah. And it's like, what the fuck, dude?
1782, holy shit.
Dude,
That shit's probably worth a lot of money.
I don't think beer is good if you ferment it for that long.
Yeah, I don't think it's like
that's
whiskey.
only whiskey and like liquors
But
or wine.
I went to one of those fucking breweries one time in Flagstaff. I think it was after Lily graduated college.
Flagstaff is full of craft beer dudes.
That's like literally Columbia jackets,
It's like
long hair, backwards hat like mine, and they'll fucking go to a brewery.
full beards.
Yeah.
Always have a beard.
Which there's nothing wrong with it, but I don't understand because to me beer does not taste good. And
Yeah.
so we went to that place, and I was trying to try it. I'm like, oh, let me see what this is all about.
Yeah.
And the bartender's like, oh, what do you want? I'm like, I don't know. I don't really drink like this, like beers or whatever. So like, what do you recommend?
They give you an IPA.
I don't remember, but they were like, oh, this one's very hoppy and whatever.
No.
And it
You're not
tasted
gonna like
like
that.
flowers, dude. It tasted like
That's a great way to explain that. For my whole life, I've been trying to explain
Yeah.
how, like, because she probably gave you an IPA.
Probably.
Because they're super hoppy. And it's pretty much like eating the hops.
It tasted
off the
like
plant.
like a flower. It tasted like
So
eating a flower.
that's why, yeah.
Or it also had like a back note of perfume. Like if you were to spritz a flower with perfume and then eat it,
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
get that.
this
But
tastes
IPAs
like
fuck
chemicals.
you up.
Why would I eat this?
IPAs will fuck you up. They'll sneak up on you. But yeah, they're definitely the grossest tasting out of all the beers. You know,
Dude.
because you got like dark beers and light beers, and then you got IPAs, which are just like their own category. They're just so hoppy. And I remember like first time drinking one of those, I was like, what the fuck is this, dude? This isn't beer. This is disgusting.
Yeah, it tastes nothing like a Bud Light or whatever.
Yeah. Like now I can drink one, but it is not my beer of choice. You
There's
know?
probably,
like I
like-
can handle it, but it's just like I don't want to.
There's probably like some beer guy on like watching this.
Yeah, he's like,
Like, you don't know what the
these
fuck you're
guys,
talking about.
Of course you don't like IPAs because you're a pussy. Okay, whatever, fucking hipster.
What would
There's
his
so
name
many
be? What's that
hipster-
guy's name? Like if
It'd be like Cliff.
Cliff?
Yeah,
That'd be
that's a hipster name.
That's one of them. Cliff.
I actually know a
He
Cliff.
changed his
and
name
he's
to
nothing
Cliff.
like that. So sorry, Cliff, if you're watching this, but that's just that kind of name.
Changed his name to Cliff. He's like, it's like a natural name.
My name was Kevin, but it wasn't cool enough, so I'm Cliff now. Because I'm a rock climber as well.
My son's name's gonna be Cave.
That's what everybody does in Flagstaff. They rock climb and they're craft
Drink
beer
beer.
dudes.
Yeah. Dude, Flagstaff would be a dope place to live though.
Oh, 100%.
It's like nice weather. Well,
beautiful there.
but it's just beautiful.
The winters can be a little rough,
The
but
trees, the fucking pine
Yeah.
trees all over the place.
so beautiful.
It's so nice. Like
I-
just going for a walk there.
Yeah. I don't know where I would want, if I could move anywhere in Arizona, I don't know where I would want to be. It'd probably might be Payson, because Payson is like, it's the nice in between of like, and there's not so many like hipsters in that community there, like in Flagstaff. And Flagstaff's like that because the college is right there. So I would just want it to be more quiet. You know, Flagstaff's not as quiet as like other places. Like if you go to Prescott or you go to Payson
Yeah,
or
I think
Pine Top.
most of those like hipster dudes that you're gonna find are gonna be in college towns.
Yeah, which that's the main town in Flagstaff.
Mhm.
The college is right there in
Yeah.
the middle. So it's like, it's almost like you can't get away from it, you know? But it's a beautiful place.
No
though.
offense if you don't like beer, I just fucking don't like it.
No, all the offense, dude, because those guys are annoying. They're always like, you don't know what you're
Sometimes.
talking about.
If only sometimes, because sometimes they'll be into it and they won't. And then if you're like, I don't like beer, they're not gonna be like, well, you're wrong.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, I would say most of the time they're not going to be like that.
Yeah.
But there are the guys that are just like know-it-alls about beer. And they're like, oh, my
I feel like
God.
that's almost like a
Get
character
other
from a
stuff.
movie. Like, I'm like, was that in a movie? A guy that was like super beer guy? Because I'm like, have I actually
Maybe.
met someone like that? Because why do I have that perspective? Have I met someone like that, or was it in a movie and it was like
I've definitely met
dramatized?
people like that.
Have
I've
you?
seen people, dude, go to Oregon.
Oh,
You ever go to
Oregon.
Oregon?
That's just like literally their population.
I'm pretty sure that's where that type
Columbia
of person was
jackets
invented.
and beer.
Yeah. And a lot of weed.
Oktoberfest.
They smoke so much weed. Oktoberfest. Oh, man. I've always wanted to go to one of those. I've gone to beer fests before, but they're always like local, small ones.
I went to an Oktoberfest here. It was like in Tempe.
Yeah.
But the thing is, in Phoenix, October is not nice weather. It depends. It's hit or miss.
It depends. It's like if the winter's coming early, then October's going to be nice. But if it's like how it normally is, no.
Yeah.
It's going to be hot as
and
balls.
This year it was hot, and we're walking around drinking all these different beers.
Oh,
and I'm just like, ooh.
And they're probably
got
doing like
dehydrated.
winter beers, like those heavier beers, like a Guinness almost, or blonde ales.
It depends. I mean, they had like everything.
Yeah.
They had different beer stands that sold.
It's like in the summer, I can't drink heavy beers like that.
Just so you guys know, we had absolutely no intention of talking about beer today.
I don't know how
we're like
this
going
started.
hardcore
it's because
on like
I was talking about my
beer sommeliers.
Yeah.
But I was gonna tell you more about Andrew Tate.
Okay.
I hate to be an Andrew Tate dick writer, but you know he's going viral, so
dude,
gotta talk about him.
Andrew Tate, you gotta respect the guy.
Dude, he's a genius.
Himself.
And I was gonna tell you that he's a genius again.
Yeah.
Which you didn't believe me the first time. You're like,
I didn't.
he
But
might be smart.
that's because I had just been hearing the hype about him,
Mm-hmm.
and from the wrong crowd, and pretty much what everybody thinks of him really right now that don't know anything about him.
Not everyone thinks that. It's only like,
It's just
I would
what's
say
been
people
thrown
that get
up
their
about
fucking
him.
feelings hurt easily don't understand what he's actually trying to say most of the time. And
Yeah.
he's exaggerating it. Like on some of the shit he says, he's fucking exaggerating.
A lot of women do not
To get
like
more
him
views.
either. But I think they.
But I think they
like him.
secretly do.
Yeah.
They secretly are like the way he explains how men should treat women.
Yeah.
They secretly are like, yeah, I kind of fucking want to be told what to do. I kind of want to be like have a manly man that tells me exactly what to do,
Which is
and
like,
isn't like pussyfooting around me.
man. And I've honestly, it's like in the relationships I've been in, I feel like he's right because it's always like the moment that, so the people that have broken up with me, it's always the moment I show vulnerability,
Mm-hmm.
and as soon as I tear my walls down is when that person breaks up with me or that person changes.
They
or
like that
person
mystery.
Doesn't like me.
They want you
anymore.
to be the strong,
Yeah, you have to be the pillar.
mysterious,
You have to be the pillar. There cannot be cracks. There cannot be anything wrong with that pillar.
but you're
have
the
to be
vulnerable,
pillar.
nice guy. They lose interest.
Yep.
Which, hey, fuck it.
Because all their friends are vulnerable and nice.
It's like they don't know what they want.
Yeah.
They want you to be vulnerable, and then the minute you are, they're like, "Oh, you're a fucking pussy. I don't actually like you."
That's kind of funny because
And it's all subconscious. I don't think they're purposely like, "You're a fucking pussy."
the way you just said that of saying they don't know what they want, that's so true. Because think about when you ask any woman, where do they want to eat? Where do you want to go? You said you're hungry. Yeah, but I don't know what I want. Okay, do you want Chick-fil-A? No. You want this? No. You want that? No. Like, clearly you know what you want. You're just not admitting it.
Yeah, so maybe it's not that they don't know; it's that they won't admit exactly because they think it's like taboo.
I think they subconsciously know,
yeah,
but they're telling themselves they don't know.
with the men thing.
Yeah. Or maybe, I don't know.
I mean,
I can't say all women.
Every
but
woman is different.
Yeah, everybody's different.
But I'm just saying, like, from what you,
From what I've experienced.
from what you've experienced or what you've, what's that fucking word? Observed.
Okay.
Oh, so Andrew Tate's a fucking genius, not because of the woman his views on women,
Yeah.
but because, so like, I don't know if this is 100% true,
Mm-hmm.
but this is what I heard on like why he's going so viral.
Mm-hmm.
Because part of his Hustlers University, where he teaches men how to become rich, which the only fucking people buying that shit are these bitch boys that are never gonna do anything ever.
Yeah.
Like little pussies.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be like, he's gonna teach me, and I'm gonna fucking be a man. And here's my $50. But part of that Hustlers University is that one of the ways they can make money is by making content.
Mm-hmm.
And so they'll start like a YouTube channel or a TikTok or whatever,
Mm.
and they can use all of his content and clip it up.
Yeah.
Because eventually you get enough views, you can make money.
Yeah.
But on TikTok, like, okay, so on TikTok, if you get 10,000 followers,
Yeah.
you can make money, and they pay you 3 cents per 1,000 views.
Mm-hmm.
So let me tell you something, you're never gonna make a fucking dick.
Yeah.
Like, how long has my TikTok had followers?
2 years? No?
No, not even a year.
Your TikTok had followers?
Like 10,000 followers.
Oh.
At least 10,000.
I thought you said
Probably
just had followers.
6 months.
Okay, yeah.
In that whole time, 6 months, from views, I've made probably $500.
Uh-huh.
So like, you're never gonna.
It's not the views.
It's not the views. It's the getting the promotions from companies on the side.
Yeah.
Unless, I mean, I'm sure like Charlie DeMeo, where she gets like 10 million views per fucking video.
Yeah.
That's like $2,000. That's not even $2,000. Maybe $1,000 or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you were to do that 3 times a day, 4 times a day, whatever. But still, for her, it's the sponsorships.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's just tricking. But these kids that are paying him $50 are making him more viral.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Fucking genius.
Yeah, I mean it's just smart business, man.
Yeah, he's just smart.
He's a smart guy.
And the thing is, it's like in life, that's why like sometimes I feel like I need to be less empathetic with people because if you really want to make like a shit ton of money in life, you're not gonna have to necessarily take advantage of people.
Yeah.
But you do have to fucking be assertive and like you need to come out on top of the deal. So like they can also make money or whatever.
Yeah.
So like I don't know, whatever kind of business deal you're making with someone, they can also make money. So it can be win-win.
Yeah.
But you need to win more.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, dude. I think definitely, just being straightforward instead of like tiptoeing around like feelings and stuff.
Right.
It's like it's more important to be straightforward. I think.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
like
better
something
for everyone. Honestly, I think.
That's something I want to work on is being more straightforward.
Yeah, that's something I'm working on currently is being more straightforward and saying actually what I mean instead of trying to save their feelings and not be able to say what I want to say because I can't say exactly what I want to say because I know it's going to hurt your feelings. So I have to try and figure out around some way to tell you what I'm trying to say and it just confuses the shit out of you.
Yeah, it's stupid.
So just tell them.
Yeah.
And you can say, sorry, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I got to tell you this. That's what it is.
And if you look at like anyone in business or even just like, let's say upper management in a company,
Yeah.
they're people who can be straightforward. They've learned how to get to the chase and tell you, you know, like a supervisor needs to be able to coach, you know, the people under him.
Yeah.
They can't be like, well, you're kind of doing a good job, but like really what he's thinking is like, you're fucking being lazy
Yeah.
and you need to work harder.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to say it like that, but you do need to like get to it and be like,
Yeah.
this is what you need to change in your workflow or whatever.
I've had bosses tell me I'm slacking. I've had bosses say, hey, dude, what's going on this week?
Dude,
what are
probably
you doing?
every boss you've ever fucking had.
That's not true. That is not true at all. Actually, most bosses
Just
loved
fire
me.
you first
I've been fired once. I've only been fired
for
once.
laziness.
Nope.
Fucking the boss's daughter.
No, it was a construction job. I'm honestly glad I got fired from that job. But I literally got a raise a month earlier and then got fired. On my birthday, too, I got fired.
Damn, bro.
It was rough. That was a rough month for me.
He's like, hey, Bartholomew, come here. Got a birthday present for you.
Yeah, happy birthday, you're fired.
You can go collect some unemployment checks.
Yeah, dude. That was a weird one. But I think they fired me because they hired too many people that month. And for whatever reason, they're like, let's get rid of him. I'm like, okay, cool. Thanks, dude. Thanks for the heads up.
Just from working with you on the podcast
Mm-hmm.
and the effort you put in,
Yeah.
I would have fired you already.
Well, I don't make money on this. I work hard for money, dude. I will grind for money. That's why I'm like, now I have the mentality of, like, what I'm trying to have the mentality of is we're going to eventually make money with this. So I need to work hard. That's how I'm trying to think of this now.
That's how I do everything, bro. I make pancakes. Like, I'm eventually going to make money out of this.
I don't think you do.
Dude, I'll fucking make some money on the pancakes, bro. Dude, I came up with a protein pancake recipe.
But is it gourmet?
Blow your fucking socks off. No, it's not gourmet. What do I look like? Fucking Gordon
That's how you're going to
Ramsay?
make money.
Oh, yeah, that part.
Yeah.
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
I could package my protein mix and sell it, and it would blow Kodiak protein pancakes off this planet Earth, dude.
Like taste-wise?
Oh, yeah.
You think so?
And fluffiness-wise?
Really?
Yeah.
You got me intrigued.
Yeah.
You got the salesman pitch down for
Dude,
sure.
That's because of this shit we've been taking.
Yeah.
Dude, more plates for dates. What's his name? Derek.
Oh, Boulder Shoulders. What the heck's his name?
More plates, more dates. His name's Derek. I don't think he's ever said his last name.
I don't think I know his last name. No. I think
Derek
you might
Plates
be
for
right.
Dates. We tried your Gorilla Mind, and that shit's the bomb, dude.
I'm actually on it right now. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
It's better than Alpha Brain.
Yeah, it's helping me through my hangover right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only
Yeah.
reason I could sit here right now.
I ordered. This is not sponsored, by the way, but I don't want to sneak any ideas in your head. We do have 500 subscribers. But anyway, so fucking tried the Gorilla Mind. It came in the mail probably like 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was like Alpha Brain.
Mm-hmm.
Alpha Brain has 0 stimulants.
Yeah,
If you could eat 10 Alpha Brain and go sleep, like there's nothing in it that makes you
yeah,
wired at all. So I unbox the package and I look and it says serving size 3 caps. So I'm like, I'll take 2 just in case.
Mhm.
I never tried it before.
yeah.
And I took them and then I sat down to do some work and I was focused. I was like texting you.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm probably going to start annoying him because I'm like texting a lot.
Yeah, you texted me a lot.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, are you on Adderall right now?
Yeah, sometimes when I'm like a little cracked out, I'll be texting him like, I'm probably annoying him, but I want to text him anyway.
It's okay. It doesn't bother
But I was working like, I got a lot done that day.
Yeah. That's what you were saying. I remember when that was like the first time you took it, right?
Mhm.
And you were just like, dude, this stuff's great. Oh my God. I was like, all right, I got to
It
try
does.
this.
It works good. And I think the only stimulant in it is ginkgo, which is like in a lot of energy drinks.
Mhm.
Wasn't like a super high dose or anything, but I think they really like worked on the formula to like all the ingredients in it are like synergistically working together.
Yeah.
I like it. I feel like clear-headed.
Yeah. I only take one just because I don't want to be like laser focused. I'd like to just like my brain to be awake.
Yeah.
And that's what it does. You take one and you're just like, okay, I'm not groggy anymore. I'm not like cloudy in my head. I'm awake now, you know? And it's perfect. It works great. I kind of want to take 2 one of these days though. And just
You
be like,
should.
woo.
I think 2's perfect. But I
wonder
know
if
there
it
would
work as a
be.
good pre-workout.
I've tried a pre-workout.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, it
Not
doesn't
really.
really affect it at all.
Well, it's not going to give you any like good pump or anything.
No, but like
probably.
I was thinking maybe I'd get a little bit of extra energy.
Yeah,
'cause I
that's what
took
was
it-
thinking.
I always drink pre-workout, so like
Mhm.
regardless, I
Yeah.
took it with pre-workout.
Yeah.
And I almost kind of think it kind of messed it up a little actually. I was
Yeah.
actually in like a bad mood for some reason.
Mm,
I got
maybe
kinda-
you were.
I got a little agitated.
Maybe it's too much
Um,
stimulant.
Yeah, maybe too much stimulant. I don't know, but because there's something about the focus that makes me want to talk
Mm-hmm.
or like get work done.
Yeah.
But sometimes too much laser focus in that type of way doesn't help with the workout.
Yeah.
Workout, you want more like just straight up energy, but you kind of want your mind to be like all over the place.
Yeah. You know what's weird? I know this is kind of no, it's pretty on topic. Have you ever like taken pre-workout but you're really tired?
Mhm.
Like usually in the mornings when you go,
Yeah.
like you take pre-workout, you're really tired, and for some reason you're not waking up from the pre-workout, but you're thinking really hard. You're
Mhm.
just so like
Yeah.
stuck in a daydream. Dude, that happens to me every now and then with pre-workout. And I'm like, oh, I don't like this. I'm thinking way too much right now. Like, I need
That's
to
the
get out of my
worst.
head.
Yeah, it's just kind of like anxiety. Like your body doesn't wake up.
Yeah.
You still have that kind of almost melatonin overtone.
Yeah, like this is the grogginess.
Yeah, but you're like, I couldn't go back to sleep
Mhm.
right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to wake up. Oh, man, it's the worst.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. But anyway, Derek Plates for Dates. If you want to send us some free bottles
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
pay us like, we'll do it for like 10 grand an episode. I mean,
Yeah.
pretty cheap.
Cool.
I'm sure like nobody else would buy it from watching this, but you know.
Hey, we have like 500 subscribers. So.
But for real, like, you're never gonna see this. All right.
That'd be hilarious if he did. He's like, what if somebody just decided to sponsor us one day, just out of like pity?
Dude, that would probably be our first sponsor. Like Pity.
Like, you know,
This
what?
episode is brought to you by Pity. Some random guy on the internet saw this and was like,
Brought to you by pity, by our hopes and dreams.
you know what's crazy? So like a profession is anything you get paid for.
Yeah.
So you could be really fucking good with a camera or whatever, like a photographer, and you could take like the best fucking photos, but until you ever get paid from it, you're not a professional.
Yeah, you can be an expert, but not be a professional.
Yeah, but then also you could be like an amateur, but also be a professional.
Yeah.
Like skill-wise, you could be an amateur,
Absolutely.
but be paid.
There's a lot of people in like mixed martial arts that don't get belts. Like they technically stay white belt the whole time because they just learn all these other techniques and they practice and they don't take the tests for the belts. They just keep going to practice. And like you probably could go into the UFC without even ever owning a belt or anything just because you are that good.
But you never took those tests.
Yeah. So I'm not a black belt in jiu-jitsu, but I can still freaking give you the anaconda squeeze, you know?
You're saying theoretically, you technically don't.
Well, not me.
Yeah.
Not me personally, but a buddy of mine.
No, but at nighttime, my other personality could choke you up.
My other personality.
Like those guys are like, well, I actually know like 10 martial arts.
Yeah, and also, so don't mess with me because I took karate when I was 10 years old for about 3 months.
You 10 are legal weapons.
Oh,
I had to register the 10.
Yeah, to register this.
I've had so much martial arts training. It would be illegal
It'd be illegal.
for me to shake your hand. That would be assault with a deadly weapon.
Like, really? Because where's the serial number on that?
It's right here, baby. It's dug into these calluses.
Yeah. You'd like legit if your hands
There's
were
my serial number.
registered. If they were registered as lethal weapons, you'd have to go through the government. They would have to like take your hands, take all your fingerprints, mark your hands with the serial number, and like have a recorded file for the government to have for a registered weapon.
There's only 2 people with hands that are registered weapons.
Yeah, and also like, could you like just sell registered weapon hands?
No, it's only 2 people. Well, I guess technically you could. Actually, there's 3 people. I just thought 3 people.
Yeah.
Captain Hook,
Yep.
Edward Scissorhands,
There you go.
and the best one, Inspector Gadget.
Oh, that man. Yeah, he. Oh,
He's
wait.
got multiple weapons.
What about Batman? Oh, what about
No.
Wolverine?
Wolverine, he's not real.
And Inspector Gadget is?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. I don't know.
Dumbass.
My bad. This whole time, I thought he was a character.
What an idiot.
Oh, I know. I feel so stupid.
You guys
right
leave in
now.
the comments who's a moron on this episode.
Yeah. Oops. My bad.
Oops.
Oopsie daisy.
What were we talking about?
Whoopsie daisy.
Oh,
You
yeah,
ever listen
registered
to
weapon hands.
Young Gravy?
Have I ever seen Young Gravy?
Do you know that
Is that
guy?
a rapper?
Yeah, Young Gravy.
No.
Dude, he started off like, I don't know if he was serious or not, but he started off with like not very good raps.
Yeah.
And my friend Lesky actually showed me him, and I was like, dude, this guy, like, this is annoying. I don't really like this music. Then he just came out with a couple bangers, and now he's like super huge. He's huge on TikTok. Like a lot of people use his music on TikTok. But I don't know. I think it's always funny when it's like you see somebody that like Island Boys. They're just like terrible.
Oh,
How are they so
terrible, dude.
famous? You know, like
I was watching Island Boys interview with Steve-O,
yeah.
and he was fucking like telling them they were good.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never
Just
heard.
being nice.
I've never heard the other song that he was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll have to listen to it before I say this.
Yeah.
But fucking that first song was trash, and
Yeah.
everyone just thought it was funny.
Yeah.
I don't know any. I mean, there might be some people out there that thought it was a good song.
Yeah.
It was catchy, but it's like that's not like a professional. It was a funny song, especially them in the fucking bathtub or whatever. Speaking of bathtub, what did your cousins do? The Island Boy cousins.
Island Boy cousin? They were my cousins.
They were in the bathtub.
That was my friend's. I said this the last episode. That was my friend's.
Tell it again. They were the Island Boys, I think.
Were they the Island Boys?
Could have been.
Playing with each other?
Yeah.
It's my friend's little brothers. That shit's weird, dude.
I'm an Island Boy.
Yeah. Dude, the video of the Island Boys showing off their boxing skills. Did you see that?
No.
Oh. Oof.
Wait, were they just like punching in the air?
No. They both had boxing gloves on. He's like, yo, watch this. And one of them just puts up his boxing gloves. The other one's just punching him.
Oh, I did see that. And it was like clear that they had no idea what they're doing.
Yeah, it was.
They looked
rough.
like every kid in a street fight that like leans way too forward when they punch and just kind of goes for it.
Well, another thing is like his punches were like throwing off his balance. Like he was pushing off, and it was throwing him off too. It's just like, oh, everything about what you're doing right now is hurting my head.
Dude, oh my God. I hope this video goes viral because I need to tell Jake Paul something. Dude, think of this, okay? And I want 3% commission. That's all I ask.
Yeah, listen up, Jake Paul.
Island Boys, both of them versus Jake Paul.
Yeah.
I'll put $1 million on that. I'll literally take out a loan.
Yeah. Honestly, I think Jake Paul would win that
That's what I'm saying.
I think he would win that one.
I fucking know for a fact.
Yeah. Because Jake Paul actually trains. Like
He's a pretty good fighter.
like-
I would fucking fight him.
whether he, whether the rumors are true about him paying off the fights or not, he at least you can
You
see
can tell he's a good fighter.
Yeah, he's got technique. He does have good fighting skills. So I think he would, as of right now, even if they started training right now, I still think he would be able to take
I
him.
think if they trained for 1 year, he could beat both of them up.
Yeah.
Just because he's a lot bigger than them.
Yeah. They'd have to
So-
put on a lot of weight.
And he just seems way more athletic. Like they don't
Yeah.
have like a natural athleticism to them.
Him
could
and his
tell.
brother, they're both both solid
they're
athletes.
They're just really good athletes.
Yeah.
But the Island Boys,
Oh my god.
you could just tell.
they're just skinny kids,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they would.
But
do
that would be a
for Dad.
fun fight to watch, though. Both Island Boys versus Jake Paul.
Dude, and Jake Paul, like, he's a pretty stocky guy. Like he
he's
looks
pretty
like he
big.
could hit hard.
Oh,
could
he
hit
can
at
hit
least
hard.
decently
You can
hard,
see.
So him just setting up a couple punches, especially if it's just boxing, he would just have to get one away, set up one good punch, and if he could connect with one good punch, he'd probably be able to knock him out.
Well, he's so much bigger than them. I think if he connected just about any punch, he could
Yeah.
knock them out.
Well, I mean, I don't know if his jabs or something like that, but if he could set up one hook, one power hook,
Oh, yeah.
they're toast.
I think if he gets one even close,
yeah.
even if hits him like not even right on the jaw.
If I was to do that, if I was Jake Paul and to fight both of them, I would just get one away and just lay into one as hard as I could. Just throw as many punches as I could, because his punches at that moment, he's gonna be way too overwhelmed. His punches are not gonna like affect you at that point because
Yeah.
he's gonna be flailing.
And for the record, if I do not think I could beat up both Island Boys at the same time. They
think you
are
could.
no 2 men.
I think you could.
They're 2 guys.
I think you could.
I highly doubt it.
I bet you could. If your cardio was right, you could definitely do it.
Maybe if I train for a while, but I don't think so because they're literally 2 dudes. They're not very short either. They're just skinny.
Yeah.
But
that one video gives me all the evidence. Dude, if it was right now, if you got in the ring with both of them, if all 3 had gloves on, and you're going by boxing rules, they would lose. I would put money on you, dude.
Really?
I have no faith.
I can't
in
even
them.
tell if you're joking.
I'm not joking. Like, it's just based off that video, dude. It was so bad.
Damn. Well, I don't think that, but that's cool that you think that.
And I've seen you fight before, so I know your skills, and they're a lot better than theirs. It's freaking awful, man.
I'm just a washed up Instagrammer now.
Oh man, yeah. We'll become YouTube boxers, just like Logan Paul and
Dude,
Jake Paul. I'd be down to do that.
that'd be fun. I would fight
It
you
would
for
be fun.
like if there was money.
If
I really
we were to
wouldn't
fight, I'd have to put
I'd
weight on.
prefer not to fight you.
No, it would be us versus another duo. It would be us versus the Island Boys.
Yeah, or there could be like, is there
Okay,
like
that'd be
another shitty podcast out there like Los Amigos, like Los Amigos Gringos or something?
Oh yeah, another podcast trying to.
You're just like 2 guys that fucking blow at this and no one watches it. If you guys somehow come across ours,
Yeah.
we'll fight you.
Yeah. Okay. I mean,
Hopefully,
like,
unless yours is like an MMA podcast and you've been doing that shit your whole life.
what would be like a good duo versus duo YouTubers?
Fighter and the Kid versus
Fighter and the Kid.
Sting and the Bing. What is it? King and the Sting.
King of the Sting.
So Brendan's on
Crystalia
both
and
teams.
But he can't be on both teams.
Well, he's on both podcasts.
Okay, let me ask you this: Brendan versus Joe Rogan. That's a hard one.
Brendan is a lot bigger and a lot younger, so I would go Brendan.
But he's also, I think he's a lot more out of shape than Joe Rogan is. And Joe Rogan, I feel like, has better techniques.
Joe Rogan has really good jiu-jitsu. But
Yeah.
I just think Brendan Schwab's like fucking 6'4".
He's really strong, too.
So
he just looks like a really strong
I
guy.
for sure he would win because they both know how to fight.
Yeah.
And then Brendan's like way bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just younger.
Yeah. From what I remember, like,
I mean, I think
Brendan was pretty good. He was okay, but he wasn't like,
no, he wasn't like elite. Like he
Yeah.
wasn't like champion
yeah.
or
But
anything.
he made it to the UFC, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, he was in the UFC.
Yeah. And that alone,
That means
that's
he's a really
enough.
good fighter.
Yeah.
And then Rogan's trained his whole life,
Mm-hmm.
but he's never. Oh yeah, he kickboxed or whatever, taekwondo
Yeah, he did taekwondo,
matches.
I think he did Muay Thai too. Or
But
something.
either way, the size difference and the fucking age difference.
Yeah.
I think there's just because I'm sure Brendan Schwab does jiu-jitsu too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny because
That's-
I was about to say, okay, both of them in their prime, but it's still, honestly, I think it'd be
It's-
worse for Joe.
Oh yeah, because
both
Joe
of
was
them in the
smaller.
prime. Yeah.
But yeah, it's hard to say. They're both juiced up,
Yeah.
which is fun. But like, who's like the same size? Like nobody. But let's do two podcasters that don't know how to fight.
Okay. Crystalia
Chris
and
D'Elia.
Crystalia versus Theo Vaughn.
No, Chris D'Elia versus Andrew Schultz. They're about the same size.
Crystalia.
You
Andrew
think?
Schultz is too skinny. And
They're
he's not in
both
shape
really
at all.
skinny.
Crystalia is stocky, dude.
He's not stocky, but he's in shape.
He's bigger than Theo.
Oh,
Have you seen him?
Theo. Yeah, I'm talking about Andrew Schultz.
Yeah, Andrew Schultz is like super skinny.
Is he? Where he doesn't work out at all?
Like, I don't
He
think
must
so.
work out a little bit, or else
He's
he'd be
like-
fat.
He's like
He is pretty skinny though.
he's like basketball skinny. Like he's lean.
Yeah,
And he's pretty shredded.
but they're about the same height.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. I thought Andrew Schultz was way taller.
I wouldn't say way taller.
Because Chris D'Elia is like
I think
6'2".
Yeah, and Andrew Schultz is 6'2".
Like, he's 6'2"?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's just so skinny that he looks tall. Well,
yeah,
they-
that's true.
They both
Skinny
do.
guys just look tall, I
Yeah.
guess.
Like
Man.
you look a lot taller than me. Not a lot, but like I would say, like if someone was to just see you
Mm-hmm.
walking out of a room,
Yeah.
and then 3 minutes later I walked out of the same room,
Yeah.
they would think you're like a few inches taller.
Well, I'm a couple inches taller.
I think you're like 1 inch taller.
I'm 6 foot.
Are you?
Yep.
Okay, so you're 2 inches taller. But just because of your lankiness.
Yeah, but if you were side by side, you'd barely be able to tell that.
No. Why did it stop?
I don't know. But we're pretty much at the end of it anyways.
Oh, yeah, we could just finish.
You want to just finish right now?
Fuck it.
Okay.
Yeah, so what were we saying?
We're talking about Chris D'Elia fighting Andrew Schultz. Or no, then we were talking about our heights.
Oh yeah. So, but yeah, taller guys, skinny guys, look good or whatever. Whoa, we're out of time. We kind of got really messed up because one of our cameras just turned off,
Yeah.
which is really annoying.
Yeah.
But we're actually about the time that we usually go for anyway.
Yeah.
And so thank you guys for listening. If you're straight, hit the subscribe button.
And if you're gay.
If you're gay and
do
you're
it
proud of it, hit the subscribe button.
And if you
Are in the
think-
closet, hit the subscribe button.
And get out of the closet, dude. Come on.
Yeah, we
It's
don't care.
2020.
Nobody cares anymore, bro.
Nobody cares.
We love all of you.
Yeah.
Just don't be a creep.
Yeah, just don't be a weirdo about it, you know?
So basically what I'm saying is everyone hit the subscribe button.
Yes.
Everyone hit the like button.
Yeah.
Everyone copy the link and like share it with your friend and be like, look how shitty these guys are. They think they're going to have a podcast. Like,
Yeah. Exactly. Be like, hey, look how fucking shitty this podcast is and show everyone how terrible
yeah,
it
and then
is.
put a comment and be like, do you guys really think you're ever gonna have more than 529 subscribers.
Yeah, I'll argue with you on the comments
Dorks.
if you'll comment on it.
Yeah.
I love a good debate.
But if you guys watch us like on a regular basis, leave a comment. I would love to know if anyone has watched like more than one episode.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That'd be really cool. Or if if it's just been a bunch of random people that have stumbled on it, watched 5 minutes, and they're like, "This blows."
They're like, "What the fuck is this?"
But anyway, always with these long outros. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.